Black Lightning Series 1, Episode 8, titled The Book of Revelations, and this episode is pretty much a step upwards from the last couple of episodes. If you didn't hear my thoughts on the last few episodes, check them out. But personally, I wasn't as thrilled as most people were from the last few episodes. I felt it was repeated scenes. Stuff. I felt like I'm feeling the length of the season. Like I feel like this should be about 10 episodes versus the 13. And this one is a step forward. The story is moving. It's basically about Jefferson teaching his daughter how to use her powers properly. Knowing that she's not invincible, even though she has maybe tougher skin than most people, but she can still die. Or the people around you will die. And knowing um, the power of to control her power to if you punch someone you don't whip you don't accidentally knock someone's head off. You if you punch someone you make them feel like it's a normal punch. But anyway, I really enjoyed that, and I like the and the whole idea of this episode is about proving Black Lightning's innocence because everybody thinks that Black Lightning has finally got push it onto the edge and he's starting to kill because from the events of the last episode. And I like at the beginning how we getting the citizens, the regular people that we are not going to meet, um, characters who are just asking in the middle of the street like, so what are you saying about Black Lightning now? And from different races and genders and ages, from to the white community to the black community to mostly it's those two communities, and they're like, I never thought him as a hero to begin with, or I used to think him as a hero but now he's starting to kill people. I'm second guessing, if he is a hero or not, and it's about Jefferson and his daughter to prove his but the and all of that is really interesting. The only complaint is like at the beginning, once again, the ex-wife, Jefferson's ex-wife, is once again just the Roy girlfriend. She is just the Roy, love interest, and it's one of those things where I understand why, but it's one of those things that personally I would like to see more of her as a character. See, like basically smile for flipping while because for an episode or two because she's becoming like a wet blanket to the point it's just me has always been like, oh god, like if you like she would be worried about, I don't know, picking up a pencil. Like that's for me felt that's what I think this character is. She's just always worried, always yeah, and it's understandable reasons. Thinking that her ex husband or one of her daughters, because now we find out that both daughters have powers. One has strength, as we learned from the first episode, and now we find out one has fire powers, or at least lava powers. And it's other, but I just want more. Because the scene when Jefferson says like, oh, you have white face. I know that look. I'm like, she's having that look since the first scene this season. So, it's for me need more of a character. But the rest of it, the regulations, the pace, everything. It's not an action driven episode. Black Lightning doesn't, Jefferson doesn't put on the costume at all this episode. So yeah, really enjoyed this episode, which is for me a really big improvement from the couple episodes that I felt really were just meh